So, hello guys. So today, today I'm just going to show you the update on our trade yesterday. Right? Remember we took a trade on the Euro USD yesterday. Okay, so today I'm just going to show you a rundown. Remember I said I'll give you updates on the trade we took yesterday. All right, so basically, let's head on to our charts. Beautiful, yeah. So remember yesterday I told you guys that our directional bias for the week is a sell. Okay, and of course, look what the market did. This is the 1 hour time frame. Okay, remember we did our TDA, which is the top-down analysis from the higher time frame to the lower time frame. Okay, we started off from the 1 week, yeah, obviously monthly to the 1 week time frame, and then to the 1 hour time frame, which is the exact time frame we are looking to execute. Okay, and look at this is the 1 hour time frame, and price did its thing. Okay, sold off that region we marked up. Price sold off that region, and of course we had a sell. Yeah, so if you had joined the sell yesterday, you should have taken about 80, yeah, it's 9 pips. Yeah, it's 9.7 pips, approximately 90, right? Yeah, 90 pips. All right, that's a decent number of pips for a week. Okay, imagine using a very attractive lot size. Okay, you will definitely be on a very high return for the week. Okay, so remember I told you guys one trade for the week, and you're good. And remember, Tuesday was actually our objective, right? So today, what are we looking to see? Actually, basically, I will, for now, the market, let's look at where the market is and where we are likely going to get, what we are likely going to get today. All right, remember today is the Wednesday. I remember from our weekly, from our fundamental analysis yesterday, using the Forex Factory, we said that today being Wednesday, okay, we have a lot of high impact news on the on the euros, yes. And look at that by 8:15, yeah, high impact news and all of that. Now, one thing you want to do is whenever you come on Forex Factory, you want to make sure that this time zone is set to your country's time zone, right? Otherwise, you're going to miss the timing for the high impact news you're looking out for. Okay, and that may affect your trading. So one thing you want to do is come to this place up here where you have your time. Okay, your time zone. Click on it. Go to your time zone. Make sure your time zone is in line with your country's time zone. And right now I'm in West Africa, Nigeria, right? Okay, so I want to GMT plus one, right? And it's I want it to be on that. Okay, make sure you toggle this to what suits you. If it's 24 hour time that fits your person or that suits you, you select that. If you want your hours to be calculated in 20 in just the basic timing, you put this. Right, so I'm just going to leave it like that. Now, these are the high impact news we are looking out for by 8:30, and now it's 8:37. Okay, sometimes depending on the type of news, okay, sometimes you might get a high impact news which may not really move the market significantly. Okay, but generally speaking, what I'm looking to see is to see some form of retracement. Okay, retracement to where? That would be the next question. Now, to be able to assess where the market is likely going to retrace into, You use your FIB tool, the Fibonacci retracement tool, when you click here. So you want to measure from the low to the high, from the most recent low to the most recent high. Now for me, this is my low, the most recent low, and then this is the most recent high. So I want to fix my Fibonacci retracement tool from this point to this point, measuring 50%. 50% is 0.5 for me right here. Okay, so you can also set your Fibonacci retracement tool to 50. Okay, if 0.5 is not really clear for you, you just come to settings right here, and then you can set those values. Okay, you can set what you want. You can set it by that. Even the font size, the values here, right here. Okay, you can make it in percentage. But for me, I prefer it in values. So that's why I'm seeing it at 0.5. Okay, now this is where we're looking to see that retracement into. Okay, because currently price has already sold, reacted off this region. What do we have here? Let me take this out so that you can see clearly. Okay, the market reacted off this region. Why? Because there's an institutional signature here. See a fair value gap right here. Beautiful. That is the more reason why market reacted off that region. Now, some of the things you want to be answering is, it's not just about, okay, the market moved. You want to know why it moved, where it moved. You want to know why it reversed, if the market reversed, where it reversed. You want to know why it rejected, if there was a rejection. Like in this point, we see a strong rejection to the upside, which triggered this buy because there was a liquidity void right here, a one side movement to the downside. The market repriced to cover what that void. All right. That was what the market did. So exactly why we needed to ask, why did the market actually bounced off this region? Okay, it was because of this institutional, this fair value gap. Okay, so those are the things that gives you a model, or gives you um um more reason to take an action on the chart point. Okay, you want to know why you're doing what you're doing. Otherwise, you might just be doing a guesswork. So the market reacted off that region, and remember I told you guys, is this is 50% of the region. Remember, this was our target. We've swept all of these targets, so I want to take this out. Now, beautiful. So this is our target. So the market might come to this 50% and continue to sell off. Okay, continue to sell off. Okay, so for us to determine where the market will likely reach, we have to go to a higher time frame. So by that, I'm heading to the weekly time frame so that you can see clearly where the market is currently. Remember yesterday we drew this trend line, and from what we said was that the retailers will be looking at this trend line, this as a break. Okay, they'll be seeing this as uh, okay. Most of the retailers will think that when, as soon as price got to this point, it's going to sell. Okay, but then price did the opposite because there was a pool of liquidity I marked here, and then look at how price broke that. Okay, so and obviously the market was has been going bullish for the past 3 months. Okay, so we will likely want to see some form of sell to rebalance all of this upside movement. Okay, we want to see some form of sell. Okay, remember it was one of the things that inspired the sell we took. because there was a one side movement. We've seen a lot of inefficiencies in here around the internal liquidity, also imbalance. Okay, you can see it has been an up move. So we want to see the market rebalance this perhaps into this fair value gap here, or 50% of this fair value gap is what we are looking to see price or retrace into. Now, why is that point very, very sensitive? It's sensitive because we have some very interesting signatures here. So let's quickly x-ray what those are. Yeah, beautiful. Right now, look at that point we have what? This is a form of W. Okay, we have this formed a mitigation block right here. Okay, so there was a failure swing right here. Price broke structure. Okay, so we want to see a retracement into this region, this mitigation block right here, for us to get a buy to the upside. This was an inducement around here. Okay, retailers will assume that price is going to keep selling from here, and it will stop haunted them. Price stop haunts them right here and push to the upside. You can see the momentum, right? Immediately after this swing right here, the swing low that actually tricked retailers. Price began to move to the upside, broke structure right here. Yeah, okay. So let's see what price action is going to do for me. I want to see some form of sell to the downside. Remember, this is the weekly time frame, so that sell may take about maybe 2 months or thereabout before we get to the point which we'll begin to look at the opposite direction. So for now, we want to stick with the sell, but we have to wait for some form of retracement today. Let's look at what the 4 hour time frame is saying. Yeah, pretty bullish market trend. Okay, all the way. Okay, all the way. But then let's see how it's going to play out. Remember, this was our key sensitive region on the higher time frame. This is our trend line. Remember, this is the key region which we expected to see price retrace into. And of course, this, okay. So whenever you're doing your analysis, you want to keep things simple. So this is just the point we are looking, excuse me, this is the point we'll be focusing. Okay. All right. So that is that. For now, that is what I can see on the higher time frame. Okay. So let's see what the market is going to do today. Following the New York session, let's see what the market is going to do in the New York session. All right. It's possible the market will want to price buy back into this zone, and which is obviously what I'm thinking the market is going to do. Buy into this mitigation block before we sell off right into this point, which you can also see a fair value gap even here. Right here, there is a fair value gap. If you look closely, you see that there is a hidden fair value gap. Okay, so the market wants to move into this mitigation block right here formed on the 4 hour time frame, and then sell to clear out the pool of liquidity here into this fair value gap right below this liquidity pool, right? So, or likely reach out to this zone right here. Okay, this is more like an IOFED. This is more of an IOFED, which you have recent high here, and then a fair value gap into happening into recent high here, shows violated, right? So this will be a very, very strong region to look out for. Now that's the importance of doing a higher time frame analysis, a top-down analysis. Now from the top, we didn't see this fair value gap, but now that we step down low to the 4-hour time frame, we can see it's clearly right here. Okay, so let's wait and see what the market will do, and then that will inform our trade decision for the New York session. All right, so I hope this was helpful, guys. So join me later as I'll be doing another analysis, maybe towards the just right before the New York session. Okay, guys. So if you're getting value from this channel, please and please subscribe and also share with others so that they'll be able to join my analysis session to be able to understand what the market profile is doing per week. Okay. All right. As that will also give them a insight and an idea on the trade decision to take in the week during the week. Yeah. So thank you so much for joining. And, see you later. I wish you good luck and good trading. Thank you. Cheers. Right.